Let me get back to reclaiming my purpose. This is going to cover day 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. I did a lot in those 8 days. In those 8 days, let me tell you something. I had a setback. I had to battle with myself. What I love about the process that I've created for myself is accountability is like one of the first few things I do in the first few days, holding myself accountable. And when I tell you, I've had to hold myself accountable for my procrastination, my laziness, my fear. I really realized that I hold a lot of fear, and in all my years of life, I can look back and say, and I realize this. I think I've always felt this, but I'm able to really vocalize it. I have not accomplished all that I could have accomplished because of my own fear and my own flaws. And the fear that I have right now is falling back into those habits. You know what I mean? Falling back into procrastination, falling back into laziness, or getting complacent. Complacency is a beast. I had such an amazing, prosperous 2020 where I was able to mark off things on a list that I didn't even know was on a list, right? That my fear now is, how do I build on that? And build on that with true motivation. I talked about the harvest, and I spoke about making sure you cultivate that land, that foundation, and plant the right seeds. It's the waiting game that I'm worried about, and that's where we all tend to stumble, right? We don't have the patience. We don't want to wait. We're afraid of the what ifs, or what if I do it wrong? When you're growing something, and what I mean by that is you're growing yourself every day. You're growing into who you are every day. It's a constant evolution. What if I don't show up for myself today? And what if that day is the day that I missed that mark? What if I don't nourish myself properly? What if I don't water the seeds properly? What if weather comes around and destroys? I'm so worried about everything. I never thought, and it's happening to me. It's happening to me where I'm at a point where I'm getting older, and I had this feeling when I was in my 20s, but it's hitting me a lot already again of, is time running out to be all that I can be? Am I too late? Because right now I'm not 20. I'm not 20. So a bump on the head, at 20 you think you have time. A bump on the head at 43 is different. And I'm scared shitless. I'm scared because the world is just turning, and I'm fearful of messing up. I'm fearful of setting the bar too high for myself, and then saying, why do I think it's too high? But I have to push through because the sun is going to come up, right? And I have work to do. And I need to shake that fear off. It's healthy. It means that I'm normal and I'm human. But it's easier just to fall off into the wayside than fail miserably in front of everyone's eyes. And that's a big fear of mine. You know, I've done the work when it comes to other things, but when you're stepping out on new horizons, stepping out on really trying to work your purpose and really work what brings you joy, it's that fear. And I don't care what anyone says, we all have it. And that's what I'm afraid of. And these past 8 days, it was all about recognizing my fear of failure. I am an adult. For real. I'm an adult. And I have no choice but to succeed. And it scares me because I fear that any type of misstep or failing right now, the opportunities will not come back around. So I have to do everything the right way. I need to get my mind in check, my spirit in check, my body in check. Be thoughtful with my process. Be thoughtful with my words. Be thoughtful with myself. And know that these moments are healthy and they're real. But to snap out of it, I have a lot of work to do. I need to get my year started. So that is what I was battling day 10, 9, 8, no, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. That is what I've been battling. Battling my fear of failure. We all have it. It cripples us. But what I will not do, I will not stop. I will not allow myself to be paralyzed by the fear to where I do not even try. I know failing when you're 23, you think you're invincible and you have time. But the reality is when you're 43, you realize, especially the years that we've had, time is precious and belongs to no one. So I must take the time that I have, be it if this is my last day or I have 1,000 days left or 1,000,000 days left. I must continue to work my purpose, fear or no fear, bumps or no bumps, and realize that I have to take each day as a blessing and a day to wake up to right the wrongs from the day before, to see with brand new eyes, to breathe with fresh lungs, and to work off a clean slate. So let me finish up this processing. Bye.